All right, everybody, good afternoon. This is Juju the Master Manifester, and today I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading that is going to be about how can I improve spiritually? How can I grow? How can I improve? Like, what can I change? What can I do? We're going to get into it. So, first and foremost, we have the first deck, which is a pyrite cluster. Then you have deck number 2, which is a beautiful rhodonite stone. I have all of these available on my website as well. And then you have this beautiful citrine, custom citrine ring that I made. It's beautiful. So take 3 deep breaths, and we are going to get into it. Take 3 deep breaths. Ask your higher self, how can I improve spiritually? Whatever comes to your mind. Sometimes people tend to choose more than one deck. If you do, that's your business. But if you can just choose one, whichever one that resonates with you, that's perfect. We're going to get right into it. Number 1, which is the pyrite crystal. Beautiful pyrite crystal. I have these available on my website, www.mastermanifester888.com, as well as all the other stones that I listed. So the question was, how can I improve spiritually? Sweet as a Georgia peach, okay. Holler, okay. Yes, power, emotional loss, crown chakra. I already know what's going on. I can tell you right now, the way you're going to grow spiritually is by realizing who you are, okay? Realizing who you are, understanding who you are as a person, finding that balance, because balance is power. It could be like, just for some people, like just getting in touch with all of your sides, every side of you, just becoming more familiar with who you are as an individual, understanding that duality of that masculine and that feminine energy, just mastering both sides, like not being so, I have to be so feminist or I have to be so masculine, like just being good with whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something you have not mastered is your duality. Another thing that I can pick up on, there's been a loss. It could have been like a relationship, there could have been like a death or something, but it's something that broke your heart that I feel that you're recovering from, or either you're about to be recovering from, because there's definitely some emotional loss here. But just know that every time you lose something, it's being replaced by something even sweeter, something even better, something that's going to be more of what you need. Because this is as sweet as the Georgia Peach card. It represents kindness, tender care, charm, beauty, flirtation, delicious experience. So you're meant to live and have a delicious experience for sure. It's just all about understanding yourself. I feel like that's the biggest challenge for this pile, is just understanding who you are as a person, and not only that, understanding that as you evolve, as you change, as you grow, that's going to change. Who you are is going to change. It's going to evolve into something greater. It's definitely going to evolve into something greater. Let's get some more clarity. You're going to evolve into something greater. Sorry. Oh, see, those came out. Okay. I'm gonna shuffle those again. Oh, Lord. Okay. Got the Oracle card. This definitely represents the fact that you're highly intuitive, okay? Yeah, you're very special. You're highly intuitive. You got the Oracle card. I might see the living, I might see the dead, the past, the present, and the future. Visions, dreams, and spirit encounters. So you're definitely going to be growing spiritually to the point where you're seeing visions. You definitely could be clairvoyant. Definitely could be clairvoyant for sure. You're a very spiritual person. Like, I can tell you now, if you're not already, you know, connected with your ancestors or your spirit guides or your higher self, higher, like a higher power, I'm not saying God, because of course you're connected to God, but if you haven't made that connection with your spirit team, I see that happening for you. And that's how you're going to grow spiritually. Like, I feel like every reading that I do, I'm helping people get in contact with their ancestors, helping them form that connection between not only the physical realm, but also the spirit realm. Okay? Because as above, so below. As within, so without. Everything that's happening in the physical now, it's also being mirrored in the spirit realm. So just like we need physical protection, we also need spiritual protection. Okay? Which explains this. And not only that, power. A lot of power. You're gonna find a lot of power once you start connecting with your ancestors. I'm gonna be real, like, for sure. And then there's gonna be a lot of good news coming your way after you make that contact, because you got the Holler card, which is all about communication, honesty, courage, sharing, revelation, surprise news, a text or a phone call. So all you have to do is get to that place spiritually to where you're connecting with your spirit team, because they are here to support you. Okay? You shine like the moonlight. You're very so my last video cut off. I'm not sure where I left off at, but I'm gonna hurry up because I'm running out of storage. So yeah, you're growing spiritually. You're very special. Like, I could definitely see clairvoyance as one of your spiritual gifts. You being able to, like, estimate or predict certain things are happening in the future. Being able to just to see things from the past, present, future. Having visions, you know, and not being afraid of the visions that you see. And I also see a lot of love coming from you growing spiritually. Like, you could have definitely lost someone that was very dear to you. And so this is just definitely your ancestors and spirit guides' way of letting you know that that's going to be coming back to you tenfold. Because this card is somebody's being sweet talked. New boo thing, 222. Love language, soulmate, bliss, sweet talker, woo, single and mingle, free spirit. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of good times coming your way. So the way you're going to grow spiritually is just by embracing where you are now, embracing who you are as a person, but also embracing all of your sides. Not being ashamed of what you find as you do your shadow work or as you connect with your ancestors. Just not being afraid of that, and just knowing and trusting that you're divinely protected. Trusting that you're special. Trusting the fact that you're a light. You know, you could definitely be a light worker for sure. But yes, that is it for deck number 1, how to grow spiritually. All right, so deck number 2, we're about to get into it. The beautiful Rhodonite. Yes, and it's actually raining outside. It's so pretty. Let me show you a little bit of it. Okay, so let's get into deck number 2. All right. Patience, how to grow spiritually. Foundation and achievements. Deception and envy. You don't trust nobody. But I can see why. You know, be patient for what's to come for you, because I can see that there have been some things that have happened in your past that could cause you to not want to trust people. But having that patience and just trust and knowing in the faith that, you know, you plant a seed today, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to harvest overnight. But eventually it will, and you will get everything that it is that your heart desires. It's funny that you chose a heart chakra stone. Beautiful stone. It's like black tourmaline, and then you have the hints of pink. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. All right. So how to grow spiritually. Were you raised in the barn? Lack of tact, poor manners, discourtesy, social grace required. Kiss my grits, no thank you, walk away. Self-respect and strength. I'll get around to it. What's the rush? Waiting. Inspire action only. Trust. Relax. Okay. So I'm already seeing this. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this like, okay. So the way that you're going to grow spiritually, first and foremost, is by cleaning up your fucking attitude. Like, it's like you're good, but it's like if somebody makes you mad or, you know, tells you no or something like that, I just see you like flipping the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the class? Where's the social grace? Like, you have to learn how to act, because if not, nobody's gonna want to be around you. Like, what the hell? Yeah, you need to humble yourself. Okay, were you raised in a barn? And then you have deception and envy. So this is letting me know that there definitely could have been something that happened in your past to cause you to not trust as easily, which is good to always have your guard up in a sense of, I'm not going to allow myself to get hurt. But when that's all you're doing is trying to protect yourself and protect yourself and protect yourself, how much trust do you actually have for, you know, God, your ancestors, your spirit guides? Like, how much trust? Because whatever your vibration is, that's what you're attracting. I know that's so cliche to say, but it's like you have to trust yourself. Because it's like, I get the sense that you're always looking over your shoulder like somebody's out to get you or something. Like, chill the fuck out. Have some patience. Like, your energy should be like, I'm gonna do it when I have the energy for it. Okay? That should be your energy, instead of this frantic, like, going from this to this to this to this to this. Chill the fuck out. Calm down. Okay? Have some patience. Like, what's the rush? Like, your spiritual journey is forever. Okay? This journey is forever. So just know there's no rush. Like, as you grow spiritually, there is no rush. You just need to be patient with yourself. That's the biggest thing. Like, I could see you being the type of person that's like, I'm not where I want to be. Like, I'm not doing what I want to be doing. Like, comparing yourself to other people, just thinking that you ain't shit just because of where you are in life. But you need to have a sense of patience, okay? Trust yourself, have patience, and know that when you walk away from things that don't serve you, and you walk away from things that don't fit this reality that you're creating now, that's okay. You need to stand on it, because you know what it's going to bring you? Foundation and achievements. This is like one of the best cards to get, because it's like an overflow of happiness. Like, what you're looking for, domestic bliss, happiness, like love, all of that, you're going to get it. But first, it's going to require you to go within. It's going to require you to heal. It's going to require you to have some patience. Like, fuck. Like, you need to have patience. Like, doing too much. I get this ain't a love reading, but it's like you the type of person that's like trying to jump into a relationship fast, or just loving every person that comes along because they're selling you this idea of love. It's like people can kind of see it on you and feel it on you, like the desperation of wanting that family, that love, that happiness, that partner, that partnership. You know, you need to chill the fuck out. Like, have some self-respect. Be strong. Refusal. That's the big part. Refuse things that don't fit into this new picture of your life. Like, you have to. How can they grow spiritually? How can deck number 2 grow spiritually? Messages channeled via dreams. Okay. Yeah, that lets me know that you need to start making that connection with your spirit guides for sure. Yeah, because seeking help for emotional issues is the card that you just got. It's the Simon card. There could be a miscarriage. There could be like a tower moment. You know, there could be an adoption or something like that. Unforeseen and unexpected removal. So there could be, you know, somebody that I'm picking up on, you know, with this deception and envy, somebody could have left you, or left you in a state of feeling like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Like, they just left me like high and dry. You know what I'm saying? And you know why they left you high and dry, or why, you know, your spirit guides and ancestors allowed that to happen, is because what you're aiming for is bigger than what that person was going to offer you, okay? This person never would have allowed you to have this self-respect. This person kind of would have never, they would have sold you on this dream, but it never would have happened, okay? With this messages channeled via dreams, start to pay attention to your dreams. This lets me know that you could definitely be a person who spiritually, you know, can receive messages or channel messages from the spirit realm, which is a gift. It's an amazing gift. And it's something I personally don't take lightly, because in times of difficulty and confusion, it's something that you always have that connection to. Like, the connection to your ancestors and spirit guides is one that you will have forever, and they'll forever rock with you. They've always protected you. They've always, you know, taken care of you. But that simple acknowledgement of them, it changes a lot. You know what I'm saying? So start to pay attention to that, because spiritually, I do see you manifesting that perfect life, but it is going to take time. Like, it's definitely not going to happen overnight, okay? It's definitely not going to happen overnight. Like, you're not going to get in a relationship tomorrow, okay? You're not going to have this family and kids tomorrow, okay? But you do need to plan. Come up with a plan. You know, figure out how you can grow, like what you can do to make the necessary changes. You just got the everywhere you go, there you are. It's a message from the ancestors, a message from the spirit guides. Be confident. Trust in the signs. Wow. You are protected. You are my love. Like, this is spot on. Like, your ancestors are definitely here, and they want you to know that everything happened for a reason. The deception and the envy, that happened for a reason. You know, it fucked you up. It made you a person who didn't care as much. You know, you didn't care as much as about your image, about your class, or just how people view you. Like, I know it's not good to always worry about what other people think of you, but I feel like this is something you have to consider if you're trying to manifest this perfect love and this family life that you want. Like, this is going to be so important. Just remember, everywhere you go, there you are. You have to find that sense of confidence and that peace that comes from within, because everywhere you go, no matter where it is in the world, you will feel that love, that protection, and that knowing, that sense of knowing that you're at the right place at the right time. So that is deck number 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we're going to get into the last deck, deck number 3. All right, deck number 3, we're about to get into it. This is the citrine ring. I might go and put the ring on, put it on my pinky. I ain't gonna put the ring on for the reading, just, you know, a little razzle dazzle. All right, so deck number 3, how can I grow spiritually? It's blowing up a storm, momentum, sweet tooth, temptation, adore, intimacy, proposal, message of love. Okay. If the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, treasured objective, purpose, determination, smooth sailing, assistance. Okay. Transformation, hope. I get a lot of good vibes from this card. I mean, from this deck. I'm trying to see, can you see? Okay, so you got blowing up a storm, momentum, transformation, hope. Then you got sweet tooth, this alligator on it, which represents hankering, temptation, adore, intimacy, proposal, and message of love. A lot of courting going on. So I can see right now love is coming your way. Just had to throw it out there. I know this isn't a love reading, but it's been a couple love messages that came through. Smooth sailing. So this is just letting you know that although this journey, you will have your moments of difficulties and you will be going through some things, but just know, like, for a fact, you are so protected. Like, they're basically saying, like, smooth sailing. Like, you see how this water isn't like roaring? It's like still. It's very still. So that's something you definitely want to adapt, that energy. You just want to be very like still. That's what I'm getting first and foremost. Patience and planning. Yes. Patience and planning. Yes. Oh, this is a good ass reading. Material harvest, manifesting money, manifesting anything that is physical, tangible. Material and spiritual prosperity. There's a lot of prosperity coming your way. This makes me happy because a lot of people always wonder, like, am I on track? Like, am I on the right path to like manifesting this, you know, this life full of prosperity and abundance? Yeah. It's crazy that you chose citrine because citrine is the merchant stone. Citrine is the stone of abundance. It's good for people who are entrepreneurs or people who have businesses, you know, and want to manifest that money. Like, citrine is one of my favorite crystals, like one of my first crystals as well. But let's get into it. So I can see right now the way that you need to grow spiritually is going to be balanced. Like the last deck had a message of balance as well, but I'm starting to see the connection. So pay attention to like balance. 2, you got material. Oh no, you got patience and planning. You see the 2 pillars? I take that as balance. Then you have material harvest. You see the 2 buildings? I take that as balance. You see material and spiritual prosperity. You see the 2 waterfalls. I take that as balance. And even in this card, blowing up a storm, strong momentum, you have the tornado and then you have the rainbow. I see that as balance. See what I'm saying? Balance. Balance is going to be key for you, okay? In manifesting anything that it is that you want. Having balance, okay? If you're trying to, whether you're in school, whether you're starting a business, whether you're in your career, you need to take care of yourself. You need to make sure if you're working, you're eating, making sure you're taking care of your health, making sure that you're doing the mundane things. You see what I'm saying? Like the everyday things, because a lot of people who are trying to build this legacy and build this, you know, prosperity, you know, this person is sitting looking over their balcony, looking at everything that they've achieved and everything that they're proud of, everything that they've built, you know, with their hands, okay? Built with their hands. So this is letting me know, like, it's definitely coming. Look at all 3 of these cards. You see the sun in the background, right? See the sun in the back? You see the sun in the back? You see the sun in the back? This could also be the moon, representing balance. You could be a Pisces. If you're watching this, you could be a Pisces. You don't have to be. You could be a Libra. You could be a Cancer. You could be a Scorpio. It's a lot of water. There's some air here as well. So communication, working on your communication. And what I mean by communication in this sense, I will say writing, okay? For you, for some reason, which I always encourage my clients to write things down from the moment you get your crystals, from the moment you start your shadow work, from the moment, you know, you're having dreams, you need to write every single thing down. Write this down, document the journey, because looking back 2 years from now, you're going to want to know how you were feeling after you got a reading, or you're going to want to know how you were feeling after you went to the park and you cried, or you went to the park and connected with your ancestors. You're going to want to know these things, okay? Your guides are not going to let anything happen to you, okay? You're protected. You're divinely protected, okay? You just need to take care of yourself. Like, your guides definitely want you to take better care of yourself. Like, shadow dance, unforeseen changes. Okay, so there's something that is happening, okay? Something is going to happen. There's going to be some sort of tower moment because you got the unforeseen changes are near. This card says, prepare now, why wait? Tower moment, out of your control. Root chakra, rest, realign, security, change, discomfort. So they're telling you to take care of yourself because there will be a lot of changes that you're going to go through, okay? There are going to be a lot of changes that you deal with that you might even think like, how am I going to make it through this? Like, how am I going to get through this? Like, I'm not strong enough. Like, it's just me. You know, like, everything is on me. But trust and know that your ancestors are always with you. You know what I'm saying? You definitely need to acknowledge them, you know, give them an offering. This card says lingering energy. Redirect the energy. Be firm. Be direct. Give it a direction. Shadow figures, hallucination. So this is something that's common on a spiritual journey, especially if you have spiritual gifts. A lot of spirits could be coming to you. I don't know if you have an ancestor altar just yet, but now would be a good time to start one. If you're on your own spiritual path and you're at the place where it's that time to start your ancestor altar, I definitely recommend it because they want you to give them an offering. And they want you to know that it's important when you're giving an offering, you're saying who it's for. Okay, so if there's a particular ancestor that may have come to you in your dreams, or particular ancestor that you maybe want to connect with, now might be a good time to write them a letter and just let them know, like, I haven't forgotten you. Like, I haven't forgotten you, because your ancestors never leave you. They're always watching over you. They're always making sure that you have the best. You know what I'm saying? Even though sometimes the situation may seem like it's out of your control, or a situation may seem worse than it is, just know that they always got you, okay? You're always protected. Sudden changes, like, that's what this card is about. It's blowing up a storm. Strong momentum. Sudden changes necessary. Shake up. Yeah. It's like something has to happen. Like, I know we hate for things to happen and come and fuck up the flow of how things, like, just when we're getting good, just when things are starting to kind of look up, here goes something else, okay? So don't be so hesitant when things happen. Don't be so negative. Don't be like, here we go again. Like, with the negative shit, let's not, okay? Because what you're manifesting is huge. Like, there's a lot of stability coming your way, a lot of financial gain, a lot of material gain, a lot of manifesting money, okay? Manifesting love, okay? A proposal, I definitely see that. The cards that I pulled, angel number 999, chapters ending, new beginnings, release what no longer serves you, manifest but heal first, codependency indicated. So yeah, realizing that you don't need anybody else, especially not on this path. All you need is yourself. All you need is yourself. All you need is your connection to your higher self, to God, to your ancestors. All you need is your mind. All you need is your third eye. All you need is these chakras to be aligned. That's what you need to be focused on, okay? That's how you grow spiritually. Getting your crystals, you know, journaling, going out into nature. Like I said, starting this altar if you haven't, like, you need to. Then you got the write a petition card. This is definitely letting you know, like, it's confirming the prosperity that's coming your way, because patience and planning, having patience, but also having a plan. Like, don't be out here just misguided, like, oh, like, I already know, like, I'm finna be rich. Okay, well, how are you going to be rich? What is it that you want? What is it that you see for yourself? Okay? Because in order for you to get to this rainbow, you got to go through the storm. You got to go through the tornado. And this requires planning, okay? Transformation, hope. Having hope that you are going to receive these things that you want. You are going to receive this financial abundance, okay? It's coming. It's no doubt about it. It's coming. It's coming. It's just a matter of the right timing, as well as you being around the right people. Because I can see now you tend to attach yourself onto people who are not for you. Let that fucking chapter end like it should have been ended, okay? That's how you're going to grow spiritually. And for this one, I'm going to pull from the animal deck. I meant to do it for my other ones, but I didn't get a chance to. Oh, butterfly. Okay, that's enough said right there. Butterfly. Transformation, rebirth, okay? You can reinvent yourself. Open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. That is such a beautiful message. And it just ties into everything that I just got through saying, like, talk to yourself better. Trust yourself. Trust your journey. Know that this journey and you finding this path and just being on this journey itself is going to change your life. It's already changing your life. So when the bad things happen, they are going to happen, you know, because this is, we're having a human experience, you know, and so there are going to be things that happen, such as death, such as loss, such as things that might break you, like heartbreak, you know, things that you aren't expecting. Well, I'm telling you to expect it because it's going to happen. It's a part of life. And you can't avoid it. Because, like I already said, you know, a part of this human experience is to learn and to grow and to evolve. So use everything that hurt you in the past, use that to evolve, okay? Because I see a lot of good things coming. A lot of good things, especially money, especially love. Now, they didn't go too in detail about the love, but you're a butterfly. Butterflies transform. You have to trust the process. If a butterfly stopped at the cocoon phase and was just like, fuck it, like, I'm not gonna continue on this journey, I'm not gonna continue on this path, what would happen? You see what I'm saying? It's like life will have to just end at some point, because a caterpillar is meant to become a butterfly. You know, it goes through its phase of becoming the butterfly, and it's like on the outside people see something different, you know, and so we tend to allow how other people treat us and how other people respond to us. We tend to allow that to dictate who we are. But no, Spirit is saying you're a butterfly, okay? When you're in the cocoon, when you're a caterpillar, you're still a butterfly, okay? You have to love yourself every phase, every chapter, no matter who is with you, who's around you, no matter how much money you have in your pocket. You have to trust that this path is leading you to something bigger, okay? I'm gonna stop right here because I don't want to keep going on and on. But yes, this is deck number 3, and that is it for this reading. Let me know what resonates, which pile you chose. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.